Right, Q&A time. First question, what got me into YouTube and Minecraft? Honestly, I'd been interested in both for a long time, but I think what got me into doing Minecraft on YouTube was that when lockdown hit in the UK, I was kind of bored. One of the things I was doing a lot was watching episodes of Hermitcraft at the time, and that kind of made me want to make something similar. So if you look back, one of my earliest videos will be a Let's Play episode 1, and I did a few of those, and I suppose that's what started it all off. Question 2, how did you come up with the name for your channel? I'm glad that someone's asked this because it's quite a stupid answer. Basically, I've been using the name earthtotom for a while, but it sort of comes from a film that I like called Zoolander. In the film, a lot of the main characters use a phrase when they're trying to make someone look stupid where they say earth2 and then they'll say the person's name. And I just kind of thought it was funny, so that's where the name comes from. Question 3, what is your Minecraft skin based off of? This is also sort of film related. I'd say that the actual skin itself without the head slot is just something I made up, but the mask that you see me wearing with it quite a lot, that is based off of Peter Quill or Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. I've just, again, always quite liked those films, thought it was a really cool mask, and that's where that comes from. Question 4, did you ever think that you'd reach 1k subscribers? No. In short, no, I didn't. I very much started this as just something to do, bit of a hobby. I didn't expect to get really any subscribers at all. But once, I think it was the How to Find Diamonds video, one of the very first tutorials I did. Once that started taking off, I sort of realised that, I could actually make something of this. And then when the Protection 4 video, which I think was the second tutorial I did, started going fast as well, I realised that, yeah, this is doable. And from that point on, I started putting more effort into the videos. Question 5, how do you manage your day as a YouTuber? It's a good question, but it's kind of weird as well because I don't think of myself as a YouTuber. I still work a normal job, and this is still just a hobby. So I guess in answer to the question, I could say, how do I balance it? And honestly, I find it quite difficult because this is something I'm interested in. So if I could, I'd be putting loads of time into it. But the reality is other things in life are more important. For example, at the moment, I've not long moved house. I'm getting married next month. So there's a lot for me to do. So videos, as much as I enjoy making them, are not a priority. I would say my advice from my point of view to anyone that would be looking to do something like this themselves is don't let it get in the way of things. Occasionally, you're probably going to get a bit overexcited and maybe spend a bit too much time doing something like this or whatever hobby it is you're into. But just make sure that you put the important things first, because ultimately, if you end up old and on your deathbed, you're not going to be there going, I wish I'd made one more YouTube video. No, you're going to be regretting all the time that you didn't spend doing stuff that actually matters. So just keep it in its place is what I'd say. But I'm working on it. Question 6, what apps do you use to edit your videos and your statistics table? Well, starting with the statistics table, honestly, I just free drew that in Microsoft Paint. I worked out all the results beforehand, obviously, and then any video where I've used a stats table, it's always just been done in Paint. I've never used anything fancy, so you could definitely do that yourself if that's why you were asking that. As far as editing the videos, I've used a couple of programs. When I first started out making videos, I used a free software on the Windows Store. I think it was called a Vidimux. It was okay, but I quickly sort of realised that I needed to step my game up a bit, get something a bit better. So in the end, I ended up getting Filmora 10, and I love it. I've occasionally used OBS to record certain things, but honestly, Filmora, for me, I feel it's the best investment I ever made. Question 7, what did you use to make your Subcore server? I use Apex hosting. Yeah, I think for the start, I was only using 1 GB of RAM, the very basic package, and then quickly as people started to log in, the lag happened. So I think at the minute it might be on 8 gig. I had to upgrade it quite a bit. I really like Apex because it's so easy to just install extra plugins and stuff if you're using a paper version of the game. I've done that quite a few times, just playing worlds on my own, and I really enjoy that about it. I think it's just really easy to use. Question 8, are you going to play any modded Minecraft in the future? It's something that I have thought about. I don't have any immediate plans for making a video that revolves around a modded version of Minecraft. but I'm definitely not against it because there's so many interesting videos being made by other content creators that are doing very well, obviously, that all use modded versions of Minecraft. So yeah, I'd be silly not to try it, right? Our question 9 is actually 2 questions that I wanted to address at the same time. One was, are there any other songs that I'm going to cover? And another was, what other games are you going to be playing? The short answer to this is I don't have any plans to do either of those things anytime soon. Not that I will never do them again, because I love my music, I love games in general, not just Minecraft. But in the efforts to grow this channel, which is something that I'm interested in doing, I recognise that 99% of the people that subscribe to this channel came here for the Minecraft videos and specifically the tutorials. So at the moment, that's something that I'm trying to focus on more. But that's not to say once I've generated a bigger audience and you guys know me a bit better, rather than just the odd few videos I've done, at that point I may well decide to do a few more music videos or play some other games, because then it's still going to be fun for everyone. But at the moment I feel like I'm very new to this and people don't really know me as a person through the videos that much yet, so for me to do too many different things is not really going to help the channel. So at the moment I'm trying to focus on the Minecraft, but don't worry, if you came here for the music or for something else, I will still be doing other games at some point, or the odd cover, because I enjoy it. Final question, question 10, what is your future plan for the channel? I feel like this is a good time to mention a few different things that I've got sort of rattling around in my head. I'm interested in doing not every snapshot, but definitely some of the 1.18 snapshots leading up to the full release. That's something I'm interested in. I also want to start doing videos on farms, you know, like redstone farms for different resources, but focusing on getting them short, because you go on YouTube, look for a tutorial on how to do something and it's like 20 minutes long. I want to try and make like 5-minute farms. That's my idea. So that's something that I've got in my head that I want to do. And of course, I can't forget about Subcore, can I? That I really enjoyed, even though that first one was only 4 episodes long. I've been having some big ideas for it. I will say up front now, I don't currently have the time to put into doing Subcore right now, and so I've decided that both in interests of me getting the quality of it right and also balancing actual life outside of YouTube, I'm not going to be doing Subcore again until 1.18 fully drops, but I think that's going to make a really, really good experience for everyone, because there's going to be different terrain, different facets to the game. There's going to be the Warden, which I'm sure someone will figure out a way to use against me, and I'm looking forward to that. And also I've had some ideas of how to spice up just the general theme of Subcore anyway. So I think it's going to be a really good laugh when we get around to that, but it is still a few months away. Thanks to all of you for watching over the last year or so. It's been great fun for me to do this. I don't really think of myself as a YouTuber, like I said. I am just a guy that likes making videos. The fact that 1,000 people now have subscribed to watch more, for me that's like mind-blowing. I never thought it would go this far, as I said, so thank you very much. Of course, if you've found this somehow on YouTube and you're not subscribed, that's okay. The button's just, I think it's down there, so just give it a hit if you want to see some of that stuff that I talked about. Anyway, that's all from me for today. I'm now gonna drink my cup of tea because it's gonna go cold. Cheers.